going on here. A stress test on the computer for sure, considering the fact that I'm rendering video right now at the same time as trying to do this live stream with y'all. But this kind of just came to me today, as a matter of fact, to do this live stream. I haven't been live streaming as of late. And not be, well, haven't been live streaming as of late, and million reasons for that. But one of them is because I've just been trying to focus on content, and man, the content that I've been focusing on has been some really hard-hitting stuff. And I had mentioned in the past taking a break and getting away from the live streaming, and I did so. But again, judging by the title of this, it's my birthday today. Somewhat of a depressing type of a day, but at least it started off that way. Certainly last night and this morning it did. But then I got up out of my feelings and I just did what I do best, and that's get out and do shit. And yeah, man. Wild. But shout out to you guys. I think I did this live stream because I just wanted somebody to tell me happy birthday today. And man, when I tell you that people did tell me happy birthday today, and it was people that I wasn't expecting to tell me happy birthday. Matter of fact, so that did feel good, actually. You want to know who the first person to tell me happy birthday today was? Besides my wife and my son, and all the credit goes to them. Jacob Gentry, man. So a very special shout out to Jacob Gentry. And then the second person to tell me happy birthday today was Tom. Haven't talked to Tom in forever, so all the credit to him. I'm hoping to have a phone call with him tomorrow. We tried to say that. And then my mom, who we are very estranged. But God bless it, it felt good. It felt good, man. It felt good to, I guess what it was is I woke up this morning realizing that I got a very estranged family outside of my wife and my son, and I have no friends. Hit the Kamalo real quick. Redskin Chris, man, you didn't have to do that, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Hey, a drink on me. Shout out to you, man. And thank you guys so much for the happy birthdays right there, man. That does mean a lot. It really does. I thought about just doing this entire live stream just saying, it's my birthday. And I don't want that to come across the wrong way, but I'm 42 freaking years old today. And, when you're younger, you want your birthday to be like this special thing and to do cool things. And then when you're older, like my son's birthday's next month, my wife's birthday's next week. Like, I ain't even get a cake. Not that I wanted one, but I was like, yo, let's just keep the cake. We'll split a cake, me and my wife, and then do everything for my son. But this birthday hit a little bit different because, again, I'm 42 years old, and I'm feeling like, yo, how many more of these things do I got? I am in really bad health, and hopefully I got many more. Hopefully I got me another 40-piece up in me, but I don't think so, man. You guys are kind right here, man. Marie, appreciate you. Thank you very much for the happy birthday. It means a lot. Everyday winning. Very special shout out to you, man. Video idea, go live streaming in the homeless camp to show how rough it is out there. Just do like 3 days trying to make money and survive. Man, I got so much shit to share with you guys. Thank you guys tremendously. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. It's been 9 days since I last live streamed, and my God, has it gone down in the span that I've been gone. I've done a lot of soul searching and, whatever with that. But I wanted to do this. What a good day to come back. Because like I said, it started off, I was pretty depressed, down and out, beating myself up over the fact that I got old on y'all. And I should have never done that. But today actually turned around. And again, I got a lot of stuff to share with you guys, so here we go. Noise Opera, what's going on? Appreciate the dono right there. Thank you, guys. And thank y'all for the birthday wishes, man. I can't say that enough, man. That's really kind of you guys. So where do I even begin, man? Well, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room first and foremost. The gameplay is done. Sorry. The sad reality with that is that I didn't want it to end. I really didn't. I tried. I tried to keep it going, but the fact of the matter is I couldn't stop what was going on. And I guess the easiest way to explain what happened with the gameplay is the guy Frankie and I came together as business partners on this game. A lot of money was tied up in that, whatever. But, you know, Frankie brought what he was going to bring to the table, which was helping to get the game put together, start to bring some people there. And then I was to bring exposure and attention and to make that thing relevant. And I was adamant in the fact that I could do so. I couldn't. I am irrelevant. Irrelevant. Whatever the case may be, no boo-hoo, just facts. And it fell apart because of that. Frankie lost interest in it because the thing wasn't going anywhere. It turned very shitty between him and I. Still is. But, you know, it's my birthday, for God's sake, so we take the high road. And it's just done. And it was kind of an eye-opening thing at the same time because I felt like the gameplay could have been the last-ditch effort for After Prison Show. I believed that it could have been something special. What I didn't realize, because I'm an idiot, is as soon as we start dumping money into this and we're already knee-deep in it, Prison RP it's been done. Anything that I'm thinking is going to be like invigorating, everybody's already done it. We're so late to the party like I usually am. So neither here nor there. It is what it is. Unfortunately, the gameplay is over with. I will never do another RP again in my life. I don't get jiggy with it. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but unfortunately, it's just not what it is. And again, it helped me to realize what I need to be doing, which is other stuff. Over here on the Twitch side, appreciate you guys, man. And we'll do some things. On the Twitch side, I think I am going to, Silver Side Bro, man, you don't even know the half of it. I think what I'm going to start doing is IRL live streams over here on Twitch because I am out and about every single day. And I'm out there really trying to put in a lot of video work. So there's that. Dan, shout out to you. Appreciate the birthday dono right there. Hit up Dollar Tree and buy yourself a gift. I don't need anything. I really don't. But I just want to talk. That's it. I just want to talk. So moving on, I've gotten back to going out, getting out of this freaking shed. I can't tell you how many videos I've filmed that you'll never see, unfortunately. What I've been doing kind of in the morning time is I'm filming like I used to do, just here in the shed in front of the camera. And I'm getting either shit off of my chest or I'm like doing like major behind the scenes shit of what I'm doing. But in one of those filming sessions one day, I realized that being stuck up in this shed, cooped up in this shed all day long is literally driving me crazy. Like doing reaction content is fun and all, but I got to get out, man. I've been going stir crazy in here and it is what it is. Everyday winning. I appreciate that right there, brother. Happy birthday, brother. I'm sending you an email today requesting an hour of your time. I saw those emails that you sent to me, and I'd be more than happy to help you with that. It would probably have to be on the weekend to do that, but I would not mind at all doing that for you, man. And sorry I never responded to that. I've been filming and editing nonstop. That's all I've been doing. All right, so moving on, I'm out in the field. I've been working with a lot of people, and you've been seeing some introductions that we've been doing here. The guy Ramos, who's sleeping on a park bench. This guy Richard, who I literally just put a little snippet together of in yesterday's video, but today, oh my God, my editing software crashed in the middle of doing the live stream. I knew it was going to do that. The stress test did not work. It crashed. It got to 40% and that was it. It couldn't handle it. This goofy old computer. And I hope it didn't ruin my video because I got a green screen. Oh, she crashed bad. Oh, God. I don't know if you guys have seen the what's been going on with these videos. Some of these videos, like you'll see like little squiggly lines in them and like a little blip of green will pop up. Like my computer ain't doing too good. And I factory reset that son of a bitch. But to be honest with you, it's all from this guy right here, this new freaking camera. This is called an Insta360 Pro Ace 2 or some shit. Looks like a GoPro. It's a lot better than a GoPro, but man, hey, some of that footage be too sharp for the computer. And that's what it was. So anyways, Ramos sleeping on a park bench. I literally just went and did an update with him yesterday. We got back with Jellico, just went and saw Jellico again yesterday. Jellico brings me Ramos. He introduced another guy, and Jellico's trying to get his shit together too. He's been down a tough road, obviously, like a lot of people, maybe a lot tougher than others. But I commend the dude, man, because he takes it on the chin and he just keeps getting up and trying. And he's out there trying right now, and good for him. There's a new guy that Jellico brings along. You're going to be meeting this guy, Richard, today. Super powerful video. We start using the van as this podcast type of not even a podcast thing, but just filming in the van. That's pretty cool. And I introduced this young lady by the name of Malaysia, which, her story is absolutely insane. I'll be doing a follow-up with her tomorrow. I got a bunch of new people. And my game plan was every single day to be introducing somebody new, but I don't want to go too overboard with that. I think that some of these people I want to try to work with in some regards. Obviously, others we might not be able to. Hey, thank you guys, man. If you're just jumping in here and giving me the birthday wishes, I appreciate that, man. Never in my life have I received so many birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Bobby says the camera has pretty good audio too. So I was going to put an affiliate link to this camera so that if you guys wanted to go buy it, I would get like $2 off of the sale of that. I don't know how that actually works. Cool camera. Like a GoPro, but better. It's got the little flip-up screen on it. It's dead right now. I've been filming with it all day. But I want to do a tech review about this because there's not a lot of information out there about this camera. It's brand new, really. And in terms of using this as a vlogging camera, man, this mug was a learning curve. It shoots 8K. Or 5K. Like, I can't remember which one it shoots. 5K or 8K. I'm like, who the hell needs that? But the codecs, the video format on this is 265. And that really gave me some issues because most shit is 264. So, man, trying to figure out how to convert 265 to 264 was a bitch. I mean, I couldn't find any information on that. I literally had to get a 99-cent extension on my computer so that my media player could just play the video, and that solved everything. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Hey, William, very kind of you right there. Joe never quit. That's why you're the best. Happy birthday, brother. I appreciate that, man. That really means a lot right there. Relock, what's going on with you? Shout out to you. I'm also thinking about, just throw this out here as well, too. Hey, Grub Mud, what's going on, man? You just got the DJI Action 5. I was going to get that camera. It was either this or that. The reason I got this one instead of that camera is because this one's got the best, allegedly, low light capabilities. And, I'd be out there trying to explore shit now. Which is what I went and did today on my birthday, as a matter of fact. I'm literally just getting back in. I'm trying to get these videos edited. I got a video for Joe Does Stuff. So I'm going to be doing videos for Joe Does Stuff. So no longer here on After Prison Show am I going to feature the vlog footage. The video that was supposed to come out today is 1 hour and 5 minutes long. But I'm taking like 20 minutes off of the beginning of it because that's this vlog showcasing the fact that I've just got back into jogging. I'm on day number 3 of the jog. Joe's got the emphysema. I got to start breathing better. I don't give a damn if I'm fat. I need my lungs right. People talk about I'm smoking again. I'm not, though I should be. Because what the frick's the point at this point? The vlog footage is going to go over on Joe Does Stuff. The bigger interview type of shit, obviously, on After Prison Show. And it's a cool vlog, too, that I'll be putting up there. Because it showcases me trying to get the van right for doing the filming in it. And so there's that. I got these 2 videos that'll be coming today. Spawn Killer says, would you ever go back into flipping homes? It's crazy that you mentioned that because I thought about it today. Now, I can't afford to do it. But I thought about it. I was like, man, where am I going, man? I'm 42 years old. Am I going to do content for the rest of my life? I mean, granted, I would love to, but I am nobody in this. I'm nobody in this. I be making some good shit, but don't nobody want to watch it no more. I don't know what happened. So I really was having this reality check, especially this morning on my birthday. And I thought to myself, I was like, man, I could go work for one of these companies, like a big painter or a big renovation company. And there's one that comes to mind that I could go work for. I don't know what they would pay me. I don't even know what I'm worth. I know what it would take for me to be able to work full time, though. And that's, a lot, but am I worth that? I don't think anybody could get that. But anyways, it's funny that I bring that up because this big company, they do apartments too. They do, and mostly I think all they do is just renovation work. Well, I'll tell you a little story real quick. Grub Mud, major salute to you, brother. I'll tell you a little story real quick. This big company started working at one of the properties that we used to paint at. And we only painted there, I think we painted like 4 apartments and did like 2.5 drywall jobs. I remember we left the drywall job unfinished because it was at the point where I needed to start getting paid. I wasn't getting paid. And I had been warned that they weren't going to pay and that you have to threaten to take them to court. So we just walked off in the middle of a job and just said, screw it. These people ain't going to pay us anyways. And it took 6 months to get paid. And they only owed me like $3,000 or $4,000. They didn't owe me shit. But they would end up paying me when I threatened to take them to court. Well, funny story. This big renovation company, I mean, they're massive. They go work for these people. And you know what's funny too? Because somebody actually emailed me from Joe Does Stuff and said, hey, I want to ask you some questions about a particular property management company. And I said, yeah, sure, ask me. And they mentioned that company. And I was like, oh shit, that's wild. I said, yeah, they're no good. They suck. They're terrible. And then Buddy messaged me back and was like, I'm a maintenance supervisor there. And I was like, oh shit, I probably just made him mad by saying that. He never hit me back. But anyways, this big company, thank you guys for the happy birthdays, man. This big company goes and starts doing renovations for them. And I don't know how this actually happened, but this is the story. They go start doing renovations for this company, and they do $1.3 million worth of renovation work. And I said, when I heard this, I said, they're freaking idiots for doing that much freaking work with a company that the employees will tell you they're not going to pay you. So how in the world you getting up in, how you letting them owe you $1.3 million? That don't even make no sense. It's going to take you a little while to rack up a $1.3 million bill. Allegedly, that's what happened with this company. So I said they're idiots for doing that. Like, who would do that? Who would let an outstanding balance get to be $1.3 million unless you deal with M's on the regular? Oh, that ain't shit. So they tell me, they say, well, no, it wasn't that they didn't pay them because they did. And I'm like, you mean to tell me they paid them $1.3 million? They ain't have no problem paying that, but they had a problem paying me $3,000 or $4,000? They said, yeah, they paid these people they paid them the money. And then they went and disputed all the charges. Oh my God, they hit them with the chargebacks. And now they're in this major lawsuit. And I just think, oh boy, that is wild shit right there. Appreciate you guys on these birthday things, man. Your boy old as shit today. And it is what it is. So anyways, forgive me. I'll bounce around a little bit. It's been a while since I got a chance to talk to you guys. And over here on the Twitch side, shout out to everybody over here too, man. Alexis, what's going on? Silverside, shout out to you. Why do you film so much and not post? Is it for OnlyFans? Good question. Sometimes I film a lot and I never do shit with it because I'm like, that sucks. Or I'm going to tell you right now, I got like a week's worth of content in the Bammer. In all freaking bangers. Not one single video of Joe in front of the camera. Not one single short. I ain't never doing another one. Not one single reaction video. I'm not saying I'll never do another one of those. Kay, I turned 42 years old today. 42, man. Joe, angry grandpa of the genre. But I got all bangers in the Bammer. So let me share with you what I did today on my birthday. I woke up depressed as shit today. I was like, damn, man, I suck. My videos suck. Don't nobody want to watch them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go explore an abandoned place today. And I was willing to go out there and commit crime today. Like, I was like, screw it. Don't even give me a trespassing charge because I'm filming it all. I want a God bless it conspiracy to commit trespassing. Bitch, I planned this shit. I'm on Google Maps trying to find a way in. I mean, Google Earth. Yo, man, hey. So I go to my first location. I say my first location because I would end up going to 3 different major bandos today. And I filmed every single one of them. But I go to the first one. And I guess the best thing that I can tell you, well, I'll tell you what it is. It don't matter because wait till you see the video, I guess. There's an abandoned mall in my area. I don't give a damn about that. I know that it's all fenced off. Okay, whatever with that. But at this mall, there's this high-rise hotel that's also abandoned. So I go out there on my birthday ready to risk it all. I'm going to find a way in. We're going to splinter cell this situation. Bitch, I'm getting up in this. And that's what I was planning to do. Today was not going to end with Joe blowing out the candles. Today was going to end with Joe putting the cuffs on. Maybe it was a midlife crisis. I don't necessarily know. And I don't care. I don't care. I go to this place. Now, first thing I do is I get the drone out and I'm flying the drone because I want to see what I'm getting ready to go try to explore. I'm trying to find holes in the fences, trying to find a way in. But when I get to the location, the actual hotel with the drone, things change. And I won't go any further. I'll save that for the video because that will be a video that'll be upcoming. But here's what I want to share with you. Do you know what amazing 3DG? Appreciate that, man. That was very kind of you. Appreciate the happy birthday right there, man. Very kind, man. And again, to everybody else, man, thank you guys for the birthday wishes. It really means a lot. I fly the drone. I'm checking everything out. I get some great footage, but then everything changes. I won't go any further into detail with that. I'll save it for the video, but I want to share something with you. This entire area is fenced off. Like, it's a complex that you need to try to get into. It's fenced off all the way to the end of the parking lot, mostly. But there is one spot where you can get right up to the hotel. I'm there. Okay, I drive the truck up there. I don't give a damn. In Virginia, maybe you have these where you live at. I live in the slums, in the absolute fucking ghetto. We have these things like whenever there's a shooting, and we have shootings every single day in my city. We literally just had a murder yesterday. Dude got thrown in a dumpster and they lit the dumpster on fire. They out here pulling off some Soprano shit now. But every time there's a shooting, the police's response to this is, let's set up a shot spotter. You'll see these things in Chicago and other derelict frickin' places in our country. A shot spotter, I believe, it looks like a little trailer, like a small little trailer you pull behind a truck. It's got a tall lamp pole on it. When I go to Lowe's and you hear that announcement in the parking lot, please lock your vehicles, take all of your belongings. I believe that that's called a shot spotter. So if a shot goes off, then that bitch just starts recording everything, and it's got 360 cameras all the way around it. Well, they got those positioned all around this location that I'm trying to go explore. So when I pull up in front of the hotel, the shot spotter is like probably about 25 yards away from me. And as I'm getting out and I'm filming, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I wonder, like, do people actually watch these? Is this live feed actually being monitored by the police? And sure as shit, folks, I would get confirmation one way or another. Well, yeah, I got the confirmation that somebody was definitely watching me from that shot spotter. But I'll save that for the video. So that was really interesting to me. And then from there, I ended up at 2 other bando spots. I won't go into detail about those. I'll just save those for you. Both of those were dope, like really interesting locations. And I like that type of stuff. I like it. Real Ram says we got them in NYC in the hood. It sucks, man. We got them at our grocery store, at our gas stations. We got them everywhere. I don't know how many my city actually has, and my neighboring city actually has. But I feel like my city's got a lot of them damn things, man. And I was always curious if somebody was actually watching them or not. And like I said, man, I would be made to know that they were watching me. And even when I realized that they were watching, I still didn't care. I'm trying to get through this. Well, I'm actually lying about that, because by that point, I had already figured that me getting in there was pointless. But I'm still looking for the holes in the fence, and I find them, but they had already covered those up with more chain link. Wild ass shit, man. Hey, Sean, appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much. Somebody had made a comment. I want to read that comment real quick. It was Andrew who said, find someone out of jail with the $100, bond somebody out of jail with the $100 donation. I want to share something. So I ran across this new YouTube channel. These young kids are going out there bonding out random strangers. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not yet. They're killing it with the content. It's something that I would never do. And I haven't watched the video to get, and they've got a couple of videos of them actually doing this. They're going to jail and literally bonding out random freaking strangers. And let me just tell you, I mean, they must be rich doing this, because that is an outlandish freaking thing to do for content. Because let's just say you got somebody out on bail whose their bail is $1,000. And I would imagine that they're probably going for the small bail people, right? You wouldn't go bond somebody out who's got a $100,000 bond. So you're going out and bonding out yeah, you know what? That's not actually a bad idea. If you could find somebody with a low bond, bond them out, but then they are your responsibility. So you put up that 10 or 20%, whatever it is, to get them out. If their bond's $1,000 and you put up $100 to get them out, yeah, cool. You're going to make a good video out of that. But what happens when you're done filming and buddy ain't got nowhere to go? What if dude was doing better in jail? You know, what if he skips bail, which is probably what could happen? Then you're on the hook for the $1,000. I just think that that's a really bad idea. But, you know, it's the content I got to compete with these days, man. That shit is tough. Dudes are doing the wildest. Polar Bear Grizzly, shout out to you. Appreciate that right there. Happy B-Day. Big Dog, what was your best birthday locked up? Thanks for entertaining me while I'm at work. Hell yeah, on the jogging. Took years to get the belly. Take a while to get it off. Keep it up. Yeah, man, I got some major freaking health problems, man. Like a compressed disc in my back from a car accident when I was 17 years old. That shit has been killing me, man. And it hurts me so bad that I literally feel it in the nerves in my torso, which is right above my fat ass stomach, my abdomen, I should say. It literally hurts so bad that that shit goes numb. I'm like, man, I don't give a damn about the fat belly, which has gotten, I guess, fatter. I just want to breathe better. I feel like I'm always huffing and puffing for no damn good reason. But in terms of my best birthday while locked up, I don't think one really comes to mind. Yeah, sure, we're going to eat good. We're going to make us a good little meal. I mean, okay, in terms of being locked up, I mean, one of my best birthdays had to be one of my last birthdays, if not my last birthday locked up. Simply off the strength that it was my last birthday I was going to be locked up for. And then add to that, I was living high on the hog at that point. Selling flicks, making a killing. Got my bunkmate, Kay Weaver. You know, we mealing up big time. And all I'm thinking about is I'm about to be out for my next birthday. Yeah. So I got out on October the 13th, 2015. My birthday was literally that next month. And man, I was so dirt freaking poor. But God bless it, I was happy, man. Had me this little cake. Had me this girlfriend that was so freaking terrible for me. But man, hey, I was happy. Couldn't nothing top what that was like. Just being free after 7 years, feeling like, man, things are going to be good. Scotty, shout out to you, man. Hey, I appreciate that dono on yesterday's video, too. I saw that, man. I appreciate that. What's going on with the chat? Is that frozen? Oh, I got it right now. Grubmud said, I thought about bonding someone out and giving them a job, $500 cash bond, no responsibility. Yeah, so I don't even know if we have that in my state. We live in a Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth don't play that shit, man. They want their money, and they want a lot of it for you to get out. But there you go, man. That would be a good thing to do right there. Yeah, that would definitely be a good thing to do right there. Kurdish girl, what's going on with you? Two randoms bonded out, and they had them play one-on-one, LOL. I mean, you can't compete with that type of content right there. That is gold. That is next level shit. I want to say that I've thought about doing something like that, but I'm too scared. I don't think I'd have the balls to do that, to be honest. Because the responsibility, and not just if they skip bail, which would be crazy. But, you know, what if they come home? I got the, what do you call it? The intrusive thoughts, big time. What if they come home and OD and die? Oh, shit. Yeah, Joe, that didn't work out too well for you, did it? Stinky, what's going on with you? 42 bits for 42 years. God bless it. I am old, man. And Trophy, what's going on? Thank you for the birthday wish right there. I appreciate that. Savage Feast, I appreciate it as well. Jedi Solo, what's going on with you? Good question you asked right here. Why are people so mean in prison? Mostly probably because of the fact that they're freaking miserable. Prison's a miserable place to be at. It's going to bring out the worst in you. Everybody wants to act like they're the biggest, baddest, toughest person up in there, thinking that that's going to be some kind of a bear spray to keep people up off of you. But sometimes that doesn't really work out. there's not really a whole lot to be happy about in prison. It's a lot of bitter beer faces for the most part. Ghetto God, what's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you being up in here, man. Billy McFly, the next Johnny Somali. I don't know. I'm not following that right there. So I'm going out to dinner tonight with my wife and my son. We're going to our little local spot. And then next week, my wife's birthday is on Monday. And we're actually going to Mississippi whenever the hell we're going. We're going pretty soon. We're driving. And we're going to go to a college football game. I haven't been to any kind of a sports game outside of AAA baseball and minor league hockey. Never been to a professional game nor a college game. And it's going to be Ole Miss versus Mississippi State. So that'll be pretty interesting right there to see how Joe does with the anxiety. Because, you know, sometimes being in crowded places can really throw me for a loop, especially when it's a situation that I've never experienced before. So that's going to be wild right there. Brett says, any updates on Rabbit? Do not have an update on him for you. And I've been thinking about him as of late, so maybe I can get one for him. Or get one for you of him. Samuel, long time. Appreciate the birthday wish right there, man. That's very thoughtful. Thank you, man. They get it in at Ole Miss. Yeah, they do, man. They get it in at all the college games. And shout out to the sports too, man. I've been following all of that as well too. What else have I not told y'all about? It's been a while since I've been here, and I do miss the live streaming. I do miss doing the other gameplay that I was doing with you guys as well too, like the police simulator. That was really fun, and then Hitman, that was really fun. The problem is I can't do that right now, and I need to take a break from that and get back to what I try to do best, which is work with people, I guess, and do that type of content. I just enjoy putting together powerful videos, you know, and I want to be able to do some kind of good with that. And I don't know what that actually means, you know, because for so long in the past, that would be such a slippery slope. And I think one of the big reasons for that is because once we got a new person, we really tried to hone in on them and work with them pretty regularly to where I don't know, like maybe that was not the right thing to do. As of late, I've been introducing a lot of just new people pretty regularly, and I will do follow-ups with them and try to help them out in some regards, like here and there where I feel like it's fitting, like including a Cash App link or helping a guy get a bicycle. Shout out to Jellicoe, who actually helped the guy Ramos sleeping on the park bench get a bicycle yesterday and drove him to the damn homeless shelter, trying to get him up in the homeless shelter. But when he went, the freaking thing was closed, and he's filming that shit too now. So, you know, Jellicoe wants to start doing content on his own. I want to see that for him. I want to try to do whatever I can do with the After Prison Show, and Joe does stuff to the max at this point, because I don't necessarily know how much longer I got with this. You know, of course, I want it to just continue to be a cool thing, but, you know, the numbers don't lie. Hey, man, maybe there's nothing that we can do at this point. But I don't say that bitching or harping on it. I'm just being realistic about it. Of course, I'm going to still continue to try. And, you know, I'd love to see one of these stories blow up, if not all of these stories blow up. And not just, I mean, I don't even put After Prison Show first in that regard, but for the person that we're freaking featuring, the Malaysia lady, the Richard guy, the Ramos guy, all of them, in my personal opinion, are so much more deserving than a freaking Lieutenant Dan. Maybe some good can come of it. Everyday Winning says once deportation starts, you might get more painting work for better money. Man, I hate to laugh at that, But man, what a wild ass thing. Yeah, for sure. They might deportate my dumb ass with my last name. Wild ass shit. Wild ass shit, man. Anyways, Boomer says, does anyone have a Danny update? Well, who else would have one besides me? And I actually do have one, as a matter of fact, now that you bring it up. Interestingly enough, funny that you ask. I wasn't even thinking about this. Danny's son, grown man, him and I have actually been talking through some messages. And really, you know, he wants to kind of share his story. And I'm like, you know, I ain't really trying to go there, to be honest, because it's just all doom and gloom in terms of, you know, the Danny saga. And it's very unfortunate. But that's about the only update that I have, is that, you know, Danny's son, and I've spoken to him here and there, like, especially when Danny was a part of After Prison Show, we were speaking, and just recently he got back in contact with me and was just basically telling me, man, he was like, yo, it's not your fault the way things turned out. That's just the way that he is. And I thought that that was very sad, because unfortunately him and his father have a very screwed up relationship. But join the club. I got a screwed up relationship with my family as well. And there's plenty of people who have that too. It's just interesting because Danny was such a part of this. If I could ever get in contact with him, I would definitely do the follow-up. I mean, for the love of God, today I was literally flying a drone, I was on the block today with a camera on the ground, recording me flying a drone in the freaking hood. I mean, I'm posted up like a dope boy. I got people slowing down, driving past me like, yo, what is this white guy doing out here looking like Bob Vila? But it was wild. That was pretty crazy. Chat just died on me. I don't know what just happened there. Can we get you back, chat? Refresh the chat. There we go. Get you back. Right there. Flower Girl tagged you in the Discord. Okay, appreciate that. Billy Bob says we ain't gonna make it another 60 days. Oh boy, shit's crazy. But no, I don't believe that Danny is dead. He's alive. I'm quite certain that he is. Aaron says Brett is Jellicoe and Finkel is Einhorn. Just keep that in mind. Important things to remember right there. Missy Underwood was going on, or Miss Underwood was going, misunderstood. He let people get in his head. Sad that he did. He did. It's a screwed up situation, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Anyways, I got to go ahead and wrap this up. Look, this is what I want to say as I do so. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the birthday donos right there. That was very kind of you guys. I want to get back to doing the live streams. I am going to start trying to do the IRL live streams, probably just doing those on Twitch. I've been really having a hankering to do that, especially when I'm out and about doing my little random exploration type of shit. But I'm going to still do live streams from time to time here on YouTube, maybe like once a week, maybe more. Who the hell knows? I'm out and about. I'm trying to get the stories. I'm getting a lot of stories, and I want to get back to doing that. It's something that I do well, at least capturing the story. And who knows what, if anything, comes of that. Maybe some good, and that would be good. But I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of this. New video coming today at 5 p.m. on After Prison Show. Oh, that was another thing that I wanted to tell you. Hey, this guy, Richard, that you're getting ready to see today, very powerful, well-spoken, good guy. I think you guys are going to rock with him. He definitely passes the vibe check. But the crazy thing is I kind of want to title that video, The Life of a Crackhead. And I hate the way that sounds like... but that's kind of like the title of a book that he wrote. And sometimes you got to put the title crazy to try to bait people in to watch that shit, man. And I hate that, but it is what it is. Redskin Chris, early release. Yes, I just got to stop this, render that. Hopefully my shit don't crash in the process, but as soon as I get it done, I will early access it. Billy Jones says, too many big-ass cheeseburgers. That's that VI right there. You know they sell those in some grocery store. I mean, some truck stop, they sell those big-ass burgers. Kevin, appreciate that right there, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate all of you guys for the birthday wishes over here on the Twitch side as well. V, what's going on with you? Bob Vila, B Doggy. Man, shout out to everybody over here. Means a lot. You guys rocking with me. I'll also try to be putting a video up today for Joe Does Stuff. There's a very cool vlog getting the van together. And, you know, that's going to be the struggle bus. That's this new thing that we're doing here. But here's the crazy thing. The struggle bus is actually kind of struggling right this second. Yeah, we're starting to have some issues with it. I just went and had to go put 2 tires on it. The tires aren't necessarily the right size tires. I don't know if that's got something to do with it, but it kind of feels like I'm getting this death wobble and I might need a front end alignment. So how wild is it to think that the struggle bus is struggling? Wouldn't expect anything less. Everyday winning, yeah, you're right. I was thinking about trying to put like C head or rack head or croc head, you know. How we used to have to title the videos here with exclamation points for eyes because you couldn't use prison in the title. Wow, that shit. But anyways, it's a really good video, this video with this guy, Richard. And I really see some good shit with him and Ramos and hopefully a lot of others as well. I would love to see it for the Malaysia chick too, man. You hate to hear stories of people really, really going through it. And you kind of feel like, man, what if something great came of it? That's what keeps me going with that. Relock says alignments are only like $100. Beat them ball joints. It ain't the ball joints though. Because we would start to have the creaking going on and we don't have any creaking. Not yet, at least. You know, I'm going to say this too. Somebody made fun of my video yesterday saying, Joe, it's not a podcast studio when you got somebody sitting on a bucket in the back of the van. I think that is kind of fitting. Now, obviously, we're going to dress that thing up. We just ain't there yet. But I like the bucket. The bucket just really kind of sets the tone, you know, like struggle bus. Ain't nothing about this bitch fancy. What we look like over here, BFFs? Podcast or the frickin' any of them other popular joints. Let me wrap this up so I can get these videos going. Hey, thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. It truly means a lot. You guys help to lift me up when I'm down in the frickin' dumps. Wanted to get a lot of things off of my chest today as well, too. Thank you for letting me do so. And good videos. Every single video I got coming for you guys for at least the next 5 days. Is something that I'm proud of and can't wait to share with you guys. You guys have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. If I don't talk to you before then, Tom, appreciate that right there. To everybody who donated on this, a very special shout out to you. To the channel members of After Prison Show, a very special shout out to you guys. To the moderators here, thank you guys so much. And to all of you who just still rock with me, it means the world. Thank you guys. Have a great day. And I got a good video coming.